as you look away, and no one knows. This power is a key. This power changes me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You didn't know, now I'm gonna show you the power that is me. You try to take me down, stop the show. Seems you never tasted fear or loss of control. The power lives in me. The power that is me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. As the Eggman watches.
Hi, chat. How we doing? I do need to mute that. Oh, that is so far behind. There we go. That's ready. Hi, chat. How we doing? You might notice something a little different with the model. I did some tweaking right before Razor's stream last night. Like, you'll see, like, the model's moving a little differently. But nothing's essentially changed otherwise. So some people may notice that we're not doing Killing Floor 3 today. I had a discussion last night with Jazz and Magma, and I think it kind of made me a little... I don't want to use depressed. Disappointed in Killing Floor 3. And it made me not want to play it. So, we're not doing Killing Floor today. We are, in fact, doing Sonic X Shadow Generations today. Angie at YouTube constantly loading called it? Yeah. He made them bigger. Nice. Admittedly, when the new model comes, they will be bigger. Like, bigger. So, but yeah, welcome Apeworm, welcome Magma, welcome Bandog, welcome chat. We'll go be playing some games today, and by games I mean one game. We're playing one game. How loud is that comparatively? There. We'll try that a little bit more. But I do need to turn it down myself. You know, I should do that right now. Here. Should down to like, what, 40? Yeah, we'll do that and turn that back up. Games seem to do that these days? Yeah, they are. We'll do a new game. Why not? New game. And I think we'll just skip the cutscenes. Just because, I've already watched them, I just want to play the game.
Fine. I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
Hold on real quick, chat. I can't say for because I got stream to do as well. No worries, Magma. You are A-okay. Oh, goodness. What bull?
This is ultimate power.
The bitrate is crunchy. Yeah. I'm not overly surprised the bitrate is crunchy. I find creative ways to watch the Sonic movies online. They are on Paramount Plus, I believe. Mouse. Yeah, there's no Sonic Hikari art, so I just chose Mouse instead. But as far as the bitrate, that I'm not surprised in the slightest that the bitrate is extra crunchy because lots of moving particles. I said we love thick Latinas. We absolutely do. More creative ways than paid subscriptions. Sailing the 7 seas, yeah. I mean, you could also just buy them on Amazon. Like, they do exist there. That's what I did. I still gotta buy the third movie for my own collection. Oh, time for Radical Highway! God. Oh, this is one of my major problems with this game. Is just the whole... Here's so many really awesome stages that are overshadowed by Radical Highway. I forget who does the new voice for Black Doom, because it used to be Sean Schemmel, and it's definitely not anymore. I know I remember hearing that he tried, like he interviewed to play Black Doom again, and SEGA actively turned him down, but that's what I last heard. Shadow, stop stealing our pixels! Oh no, is it really that bad? Oh yeah, it is that bad. Oh, I'm sorry, chat.
The promised time will arrive once more. You cannot deny your fate.
Shadow has chosen violence? Yes, he has. It's fairly crunchy. It's that bad. Oh no, we might actually have to do something else then if it's that bad.
I won't let him escape.
Meanwhile, S rank. Because, you know. Yeah. Oh, you can't see it. Here. Oh, it's behind me. You can't see it, but it's an S rank. I did it. Oh no, if it's that bad. Oh, see the only way can I fix the bitrate while we're live? Hold on. I can. This is dumb. Let's try that. Let's see if that's less crunchy. Sonic games never fails on the psychedelic nightmare epilepsy-inducing it. Yeah, and it's great. It's always fantastic.
Tales made to foil the doctor's plan.
I just upped the bitrate to 3500. Oh yeah, and I'm.
The two of them.
Oh no! Set the worst. I see that. Oh no! Yeah, I just saw that magma. That is some bad crunch. Ooh, chat, who wants to see how truly crunchy it is? Oh no. Hold on. I need to pull this up, because this is bad. Like, it's crunchy. Oh. Oh, man. Like, damn. Like, the individual pixels. Yes, a video game. To be fair, that very well could just be my bitrate. We'll see if it's fixed. But damn. 8-bit temp, clearly. Omega, how many grains of sand are there in this desert? An anomaly has appeared. Omega's gone through some very interesting developments, voice actor-wise, and it's a little sad. Oh, hey. Why not? Let's do it. Anomaly stalker reference? No, even better. Let's do it. Welcome, Templar. It's bad. It's even crunching the dog. Oh no, it's even crunching me. Is this Sonic Generations from Shadow's perspective? Yes. Yes, it is. Except this stage. This stage is just fun movie promotional stuff. We've even changed voice actors.
Where am I now?
Hi, Keanu. Darker levels seem to make it worse.
Is that me? Huh? I've taken on another form?
John Wick the Hedgehog.
As if I've left my own.
He even switched designs.
Suspicious. I should follow. Looks like I've kept
Yeah, this stage actually made me actively worry about Sonic 3.
all right. Beautiful city.
Just because I wasn't sure, like, what's the right way to say it? Like, I was so concerned because of Keanu's performance in this DLC that I was like, please tell me he's not like this in the entire movie. Because if he was like this in the entire movie... Also, this is the only time Westopolis is in this game, which is a shame. It is just the music. Did he get his guns back? No.
Free. Yep.
Shadow getting his guns back would be nigh impossible.
To fight my way out. This is the ultimate power.
Fucking Libs took his guns! I know, it's such a shame. Is it less crunchy? From what I can tell, it actually does appear to be less crunchy. Subway Surfer level? You know, fair.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, technically he is doing this in, like, the Tokyo subway system. It looks a lot less crunchy. Good. Good, good, good. So yeah, I fixed the bitrate. I upped it to 3500 instead of 2500, which is it was at, and it should be a lot better now. Oh, I missed the item. Damn.
All right. Freeze.
Come on, game. Do what I need to do.
Too slow.
That's funny, Shadow. Considering the fact that you said that and got hit by them. But, you know, here we are. Fuck you, game. The Visa MasterCard censorship can't take away Shadow's Glocks. He is in fact too fast to be censored. Exactly. S rank. I think. Should be S rank, yeah. Good shit.
Oh. Control.
But yeah, no, I wasn't a big fan of Keanu in this DLC.
I have to complete my mission, but I'll be back.
Like, it just didn't hit the right way that I would have hoped it would. The movie did so much better than my worries had made it out to be. But still, Keanu's performance in that DLC it felt phoned in. Upset he didn't get his weird MP5 hybrid again? Yeah.
Shadow.
Alright. Act 2. Let's do it.
Chaos control.
Aw, damn you. I'm out in the stream. No worries, Magma. You have a good day. I wonder if the game was recorded first before the movie. Oh, well, I don't know, actually. I would say yes. Meow. It's 102 outside. I think I'll stay in. I don't blame you. It's starting to get hot again, too. Welcome to August, the hottest month of the year. It's only about to get hotter before it gets cooler. Oh, he's back. Oh, right. Forgot about Doom powers. Never mind. Hold R2 in the air to glide. The boost gauge will be depleted while gliding. Oh. Fuck you, game. I win. That doesn't look healthy? No. Don't use the name of Lord Cooler in vain. Oh, still Nest rank, despite death. I am that good.
What was that new power? I've never done anything
Oh,
like that.
he has the Venom symbiote.
Something I should normally be able to do, yet it felt natural. What could be causing these mutations?
I'll probably just lurk, because Stack Glands isn't a hard game. I typically lurk at other people's streams if I'm moderating them too. Even if, like, I have the background muted. But that's me. I don't expect people to do what I do. Anyway, the Venom Wussy. Oh no. Welcome, Festiva.
Maria? No. She's gone. I'm seeing things.
Okay, this is something I have a problem with. Is the continued... What's the right way to say it?
Maria?
We had Shadow 05, and then we had Sonic 06, and while Sonic 06 is actually referenced in this game, as, like, it still acknowledges it as, like, canon,
Deal with the problem at hand.
the whole point of Shadow 05 was for Shadow to acknowledge, Maria's gone. You don't, like, there's nothing you can do to bring her back. She's gone. Move on. But instead of doing that, SEGA just seems to want to keep doubling down and saying, but Maria. Like, no. Move on from Maria.
Something calls to me.
But that's me. I just wish that SEGA would allow some consistency. It is Return to the Story beat of Shadow moving on. SA2 had it, and Sonic 06 Visit. Yeah. Or Shadow the Hedgehog Visit. Yeah. And technically that is right. Technically, Shadow Generations brings her back because it actually can. And it allows him to properly move on. But it also just feels like a cop-out. I don't know. Look at the hedgehog's eyes. Is this one giant eyeball with two pupils or what? Yes. There we go. Oh no, I know. It's kind of horrifying when you think about it that way. Welcome back to Heroes, I guess. Sonic Heroes is actually probably one of my top 5 favorite Sonic games ever. Yeah, that's about what I expected from that. Cell, go get the Dragon Balls. Please bring her back and destroy her in front of Shadow, please. Oh, no. That'd be awful. But I hate to say it. Kind of an interesting story plot. To be fair, if that actually happened, like, if a villain in, like, Sonic's story brought her back, you know how many people, like, Shadow would not handle it well and would actually go on, like, a revenge murder spree again, I think. At least against whoever did it. I think it is a realistic depiction of moving on. Despite moving on, there will always be a wish for not how things could have been, but should have been. Exactly, yeah. For him, everything is a reminder for Gok 3000. Oh. Oh.
Chaos control. All right. Freeze. Yeah. This is the ultimate power.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Bye, life. There we go. You know what? Worth it. Shadow's becoming a Cronenberg freak monster pretty well. Shadow, or Temp, I heard you had a Sonic autism, so I want to get you a Sonic. No! Absolutely not! You do that, I will ban you. Straight up. No. Absolutely not. You are banned from buying the Sonic Shoe Medallion. You do, I will actively burn it.
Freeze.
That thing is possessed? No. Yeah, this is my least favorite part of the game of the whole. Like, let's rip you out of this really awesome level. Back into Radical Highway. Like, why? Why do you need to do this, man? Wonder what Akko did with the horse footlong on him. Wait, are the Black Aliens back? In this one, it's only Black Doom, but yes. God, that is disorienting.
You understand soon.
I'm getting answers in one way or another.
But yeah, Black Doom never technically died, even though he did. Lasagna, no. I missed that, damn.
Out of my way. Run.
I realize Black Doom sounds like a Disney remake of a Marvel character. Sorry, bad joke. I mean, technically the Black Arms alien show up, but... Well, yeah. Well... No. Actually. There is not a single stage in this game from Shadow's own game. Which is really dumb. They overuse SA2. I was thinking about it prior to stream. But I would actually say Radical Highway is Shadow's Green Hill Zone. And not in a good way. Like, Radical Highway is a fantastic level. But it's also not with how much this game overuses it. It's like, it's such a shame and feels kind of like a mistake. Mizu turned his foot long into a paperweight and he said it's too big for him. Oh, no. Oh, I hate that. No, they show up in the stages? I don't remember them showing up, but you know what? I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong. I just need to see them.
Let's do this. Out of my way.
I'm blanking on how I unlock you.
Chaos control.
That's right. Okay, never mind, we're fine. They overused SA2 because of how everyone feels about Shadow's own game. Right, but, like, here's the problem with that. I have made my stance. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Never mind. You're right, Festiva. I remember seeing them. You're right. Yep. You get one cutscene where you see... They're also in the hub. Yeah. They are also very much in the hub. But that's the problem with, like, using SA2 a lot. It's like, SA2 is great, but they use 06 in both Sonic generations and Shadow. But Sonic 06 is actually hated more than Shadow 05. Really, my boost ran out there? That's rank. Oh no, A rank! Bitch. Sonic Shadow's own game has gotten some love lately. I don't know why. I think it could very well be possible that people are just kind of wanting to relive what was... Like, what was called the Dark Ages, but is being more considered... Okay, hot take. It feels more like the Dark Ages of Sonic lately have been getting the Star Wars prequel trilogy treatment. Where it's like, it was hated almost unanimously for so many years. And then the 2010s, so like Colors, Generations, Lost World, Forces, Sonic Free Riders, stuff like that. Like, people... I'm not saying those are bad, but... like, I've always loved the prequels for Star Wars. And, like, the 2000s or Dark Age of Sonic is kind of in the same boat. Where it's like, the Dark Ages, I think, are my favorite time of Sonic, period, because of the storytelling. But it is also, like, I understand why people don't like them. But now that we had the age, I'm going to go with a slop. Because it was straight boost formula slop. And the one time they actively tried changing things on, I think it was Nintendo's behest. Because they wanted to play around with, like, the Wii U. Because they had the contract with Nintendo to do exclusives. So Sonic Colors and Lost World were both exclusives to the Wii U. And Boom. Sonic Boom was. So Sonic Lost World was unique. It wasn't a boost formula game, and it had potential, but the game sucked. Like, flat out sucked. About 06, maybe Sega had some kind of bad karma with the community at the time. Yeah. Sonic went all in on being shown it, and they should have stuck with it. They should have! Like, that's the thing, is like the Dark Ages of Sonic. Like, so, for those who don't know what I mean by what the Dark Ages of Sonic is, I would list it as, like, Heroes, Shadow, 06, Unleashed, Riders, Zero Gravity, Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush Adventure. I think there was one more in there. The Rivals games, Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, on the PSP. But like, stuff like that. Like, there were definitely some stickers. Oh, and Sonic Chronicles. That game, the one that actively destroyed the franchise for years. Like, that's what I mean. That's the Dark Ages. But every game did technically end with Super Sonic, or Super Shadow, technically, because of Shadow 05. But they went down the route of it being more shonen anime or eldritch monsters, and it was so cool. Oh, God, I am dropping frames. I hear Heroes being started right before the Dark Age, lumped to it. Yeah, Heroes, I think, is kind of in that weird spot as well, where it could be considered Dreamcast era, but also not. I am noticing I'm dropping frames. I don't know if anyone's actually noticing that as well. Hold on. I need to change my bitrate again, I think. Let's go down to 3,000. Maybe that'll fix it. There, I think. We good? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. It's not dipping like it was, so I'm gonna go with yes. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Sonic Boom and Forces happened like sequels. Exactly. Sonic Boom. The problem is Sonic Forces had so much potential. When the trailer came out, it was like, oh my god, post-apocalyptic. Eggman had actually won. And then they showed off Classic Sonic, and it's like, oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. Because, like, I thought Classic Sonic was fine for Generations. That made sense. But lumping him in again with Forces, that felt forced. That was like, but why? It just bothers me that they did it that way. But no, I would call the Dark Ages my favorite era of Sonic, period. Really, game? Ready for Nintendo to tickle your wall harder, by the way? Yeah, not really. Yeah, Nintendo's raising the prices in the US for the Switch, Switch OLED, and Switch Lite because of market conditions. And it's like, but why are you doing that? You already have accrued so much bad will for overcharging with the Switch 2 and the games, and now you want to charge more for the Switch 1 because of market conditions that you are claiming is not because of the tariffs. What are you on, Nintendo? Sonic X is part of the Dark Ages as well. It is. Yes, it is. And I actually really like Sonic X, especially once they hit the Meta X saga. Like, that was really good. I just wish they had done a hero storyline, so we could have had essentially Shadow post Heroes. They want to force more people on Switch 2 where they can control the hardware. Oh yeah, that's what I expected. Market additions make the older hardware more expensive. Mr. Bowser, what are we supposed to buy if we can't afford to Switch 2 again? Exactly. They're not. I don't think they're raising the price of the Switch 2. It's just the other 3 Switch systems. Oh, is the train just an instant kill?
Chaos control.
I didn't actually realize that the train was an instant kill. You learn something new. There goes the train. Nintendo being a shit anti-consumer company, nothing new. Yeah, pretty much. And it's a shame. Again, I forget who said it, but when Nintendo announces a Xenoblade game for the Switch 2 is when I'll buy a Switch 2. I still need to finish Xenoblade X. But I haven't done that yet. It might have been Requiem that said that about Xenoblade. Alright, I know there's one up there, so let's go get that. Yeah, right there! Black Arms! Yeah, I don't have the thing yet to actually fight them. Hold on. Yeah, I know, machine parts come in handy. I'm only waiting on Pokemon Legends and Jailbreak. I don't care. Honestly, I've kind of stopped caring about Pokemon. I don't know if I'll actually ever buy another Pokemon game.
Something calls to me.
Something calls to me. Ah!
No. No.
I was about to say, like, I don't even know why Shadow needs that. Like, he really doesn't need Doom Blast. He has Chaos Blast for a reason. Clear the boss stage to get the Doom Gear. Alright, chat, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So I will be right back. If the deck 2 comes out before I think, I'll just go for that. That's fair. Game Freak has proven they don't care about Pokemon either. Yeah, they have. Seems there's a crash on Aku. Oh, god damn, what happened now? Hold on. Same guy? Nope, hold on. Hold on. No. No, no. I'm just going to make the executive decision. Sorry, I dealt with that. I dealt with the thing on Akko server. Ugh! People being stupid in the guests in Discord? Yeah. Okay, that's dealt with. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, back to my stream, chat. Alright, we gotta get the challenge keys. What was the TLDR for that guy? He's just trying to cause problems in Akko's Discord. He joined a White Knight for Mudahar after one of Akko's streams. He joined today to write in Akko's feedback tab, then crashed out calling people pedos. Yeah. I may have bungled this. I bungled this! No. I bungled it. I think we all knew what he was in the server. Exactly. Yeah. There we go. Oh! I didn't realize there was a bottom here. Again, the more you know. I'm just not going fast enough, or I'm hesitating. Which is bad. I shouldn't be doing that.
This is the ultimate power.
No, I'm doing something so wrong. Because I'm...
Chaos control.
That Lido guy chat was laughing at crashing out over Ava. What a loser. Oh, Ava also had a problem with someone?
Chaos control.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Ultimate power.
S-rank perfections must be upheld. Exactly. And look at that S-rank. I did it. Okay. Yeah, no, I figured. Is it crunchy still, chat? Or because once I changed the bitrate to 3000, it calmed down. Right, this challenge is weird. Yeah, no, Festive, I banned the guy. He was not following the rules, so he has been booted. Looks good to me. Good. What did I miss? Oh, not much. Oh, I missed the collection key. Oh well. I don't know if that's an S rank. I will be honest. Yeah. What in the hua? And no, Festival, I'm not throwing you at anyone. The whole point of being a mod is I deal with the problems. Not poke them more. We don't feed the trolls around here. Oh, I'm pressing square like an idiot. There we go. I don't poke, I consume. That's the point, is we're not consuming the slot. Festiva. Oh, there's Fast Strike. You know, he's going to say that Akko was Celtic because he got banned. Well, not that I could do there. Like, again, there's rules in the server for a reason. I'm not following that. You can't make me, game. I can't help it. Speaking of chat, I should do this now while I'm thinking about it. If you like the content I'm producing, I would greatly appreciate it if you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, join the Discord to know when I go live, and to be able to talk with me in the Discord, because I'm quite active in the Discord, talking with all of you. So if you enjoy that, I would greatly appreciate if you like, subscribe. Yay! Thank you, chat. I greatly appreciate this continued support. It'll be glorious. I will be knee-deep in the slop. Ugh. I hate that terminology. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab these. That was a 10 ring there? Hold on. I want that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, I got greedy. No, I really didn't. See a tap? Oh, it's not done. No, I'm not done. No. No. For those who don't know, I do try to shill, like, every hour. That way, if anyone new pops in, I can shill for people to join my Discord or to subscribe to the channel. But I typically try and go for 3 hours. I need a chaos control. Ah! No. I need the S rank. I'm curious, do you stream on Kick or you're just there? Okay, so I would stream on Kick. But in order for me to do more than 2 streams with Restream, I would need to give Restream money. I'm not opposed to giving Restream money, but I haven't done it yet because I am waiting for, like, one of their sales. And they haven't done a sale in a while. So, for the moment, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. But as soon as I can also stream on Kick, I will also be streaming on Kick. Hopefully, I can also stream on Kick and Twitter, but we're not there yet. Bungled it. But if I could stream on Kick, I would. Now, chat, I also, if some of you care, I do have a Kick account. And I have streamed there once. So if anyone does want to follow me on Kick, there's the link to the Kick. But the last time I streamed on Kick, which was actually the only time I did, was when we did the Dog Wave with Amalgamite. Because, as some of you know, Twitch has a certain rule where if you stream with banned people, it is considered that person to be getting around their ban. So if I had streamed with Amal's model on the stream on Twitch, I could get my channel banned as well. So that week for Dogwave, we streamed on Kick instead of Twitch. So, but that is the only time I've streamed on Kick. But as soon as I can, I do intend to do more streaming on Kick. Literally 1984. Kick is a little weird about it. Not Kick. Twitch is weird about, like, their platform, and it can be frustrating. Save the chaos control.
Chaos control.
I was doing so good. Follow John kicked it. Well, thank you, Demi. And again, chat, we greatly appreciate if you leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, join the Discord, all the fun stuff. It really helps the channel out. And we're actually getting even closer to 600 subs. So I thank you all for the continued support. It really shows me that you all are enjoying the content I'm producing. As much as I try to do more like that I enjoy, I also want to do content that you all enjoy as well. Because without you all, I literally would not be able to stream. Okay. I'm just getting sloppy now. I don't know what happened there. Oh, why was I tagged there? Oh, it's just there. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I gotta do mod stuff for Akko. Oh, the dog yearns for the S rank. I kind of do, though. I do kind of yearn for the S rank. The octopus has a neat members video? Yeah. Akko does have a neat members video up.
Out of my way. Yeah. Let's do this.
There we go. The dog years for Temp Shaker. Dude, the Temp Shaker. Come on. Oh. No. Festiva. No. It's fine. We got the S rank. I will admit, I've actually been debating starting, like, a like streak goal chat. Like, every stream, if we can meet a certain goal for, like streaks, I could do something not, like, overly major, like playing a new horror game for, like, a certain sub-goal. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but, you know, we do that for RE7. So I'm not going to be, like, I'm too opposed to the idea, you know, forever, but whatever we do next will not be a horror game. But, like, the point of, like, the like streak goal could just be, hey, you know, if you subscribe, not subscribe, like the stream or something like that, or like the video, you know, that could really help out the algorithm. And I get more, oh, I didn't get the S rank. I bungled it! I would member, but not no money. Well, we're not doing members anyway, because I don't have the option for member, like members content. Oh, you're talking about Akko. Never mind. Duh. Sorry. I don't know. Chat, what would you think if we did like streak goals for the channel?
Out of my way. Let's do this. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Both, really? Fair.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
I might not be able to get S rank with this. I need to be able to go really fast, and, like, I really should be using Chaos Control.
This is the ultimate power. Let's do this.
Oh. I bungled it! Auto chat, if you, like, depending on the response for, like, a like streak thing, maybe we'll do something fun and interesting. I don't know. We'll take community feedback. I say if the likes hit 200, the dog takes a dip in the what? I say if the likes hit 200, the dog takes a dip in a pound? What do you mean by that? We can finally be bees. This is good. Oh. We're not starting this again, Festiva.
Out of my way. Chaos control.
To be fair, actually, chat, who heard about the radioactive wasps? Radioactive wasps are a thing now.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Freeze. This is the ultimate power.
The pond? My bad. Oh, okay. Well, probably wouldn't take a dip in the pond. But now that I understand what you meant, fair. Alright, other key. Now we can go do the boss. Oh, I still needed one more key. Oops. I forgot we needed two... Oh, right. Here's Orbot and Cubot.
Oh, hello, Shadow.
Please don't smash us to bits.
Hikari hot tub stream win. That'd be funny, but probably never.
Hello.
No.
Yes.
Yep. No.
And we're lazy.
Shush.
At least you're honest.
Buddy. No.
Yes, I know game. Oh, God, right. Artificial chaos stages. I have, like, minor PTSD from these. At least they've really nerfed them in this game. Oops. I bungled it. Uh-oh.
Ultimate power. Chaos control.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I bungled it again. Overusage of chaos control can actually be a problem.
This is the ultimate power.
There we go. Just guarantee I got it. Okay, next. Shut up, game. That's easy. Easy, easy, easy.
Chaos control.
There we go. Yeah. Return to white space. Next key. We'll go do these other stages. Uh oh. Well, that's fine. Yeah, but I say there should be 2 more. Okay, game.
Ultimate power. Do this. Free. Chaos control. This is the ultimate power. Chaos control.
Good shit. Oh, it's starting to get hot again.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
Come on.
Chaos control.
Ah.
Let's do this.
There we go. With 25 seconds to spare, still S rank. That is an S rank so far in every stage, but 1. Look at that. All right, back to the boss. So something that really bothers me, I think I've mentioned it before on Dogwave when we've talked about Sonic. Because I had talked about this game when it came out on Dogwave. Was I played Shadow Generations first. Because I played Sonic Generations back when it came out. And like... So, Shadow Generations works off of the Hedgehog Engine 2. Which is what Sonic Frontiers runs off of. But Sonic Generations runs off of Hedgehog Engine 1, which is what Unleashed, Colors, Generations, Lost World, and Forces all runs off of. However, and this is funny because I was playing Unleashed, I actually took a break from it. But Shadow Generations just feels better than Sonic Generations. Especially when they call this a remaster of Generations. It does not look like one or feel like one at all. It literally feels like a copy-paste of the original Generations with less modding support. And that is it. Is this a Metal Overlord? No, Bio Lizard. Next one's Metal Overlord.
Tortured soul, I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
No, I know. What? How did that hit me? That does not normally have homing. Okay, that was my fault.
Your energy is still unstable. I need to target the right sector.
Oh, that's horrifying. Like the little gills there.
You think those will stop me? No. Limitation. Pop. I already know your weaknesses. Get lost!
Come on. Disgusting? Yeah. Here's what's funny is, like, I mentioned the Dark Age of Sonic earlier. But technically, SA1 and SA2 also follow along the same design pattern of the Dark Ages. But everyone hates anything past Adventure 2 for some reason. One more face. Now he's on the wall.
Stop struggling. Cling to a cruel fate. I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate light force. Out of my way. This is ultimate relent. I'll hit it all back. Out of my way.
Disgusting, please kill this Pokemon. Oh no! It's a Charizard! Oh, you hit me, you bitch. That's right, cast your spell.
Freeze. Take this.
And boss done. Whoa, another ice drink. We gotta talk about how it took it down with no super form. Well, okay. That has been something that I've talked about in the past. I don't know if I ever talked about it on stream. But Sonic, and I don't mean the character, although the character also applies to this. Characters in the franchise. I'm gonna use the three big ones, so like Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. I'll follow along. I'm gonna go with Dragon Ball power scaling. And it's also kind of used this way in the comics as well, at least was, where Sonic Adventure 1 happened. And in order for Sonic to beat Perfect Chaos, he needed to use the Chaos Emeralds to turn Super Sonic. Okay, cool. That's fine. Sonic Generations happens, which we know canonically Generations is after Colors, which is after Unleashed, and Unleashed is probably the peak of where that could get at that moment in time. At least as far as, like, super forms are concerned. So in Sonic Generations, Sonic beat Perfect Chaos without the Emeralds. Just fine. And this the same case here, is Shadow fought the Bio-Lizard in SA2 by himself, but didn't beat it, so to speak, because it went on to go to be the final hazard, being the Super Sonic and Super Shadow final boss of SA2. But in this game, he just straight up kills the Bio-Lizard. Like, straight up. He is stronger in this game, because at this point, canonically, he is the last time Shadow used his super form was Solaris. So, yeah, comic Sonic tends to get a little Toon Forcey. Yeah.
Shadow,
Should go refill my water. After this cutscene, I'll go refill my water.
Finest creation, Black Doom. I destroyed you once. I will do it again.
Oh, hold on. Don't even need to take off his... Exactly! He doesn't need to take off his inhibitor rings. I know I have a bot in my chat on Twitch. Hold on. Go away. And go away. Alright, they're gone. Doesn't need to take off his inhibitor rings. He doesn't. I hate power scaling discourse. I do too, but in this case it actually does apply, and they do it fairly well within the context of Sonic. Like, there are probably only a few enemies in Sonic that, even on subsequent takedowns, would need the super forms. I'm gonna go with a fully power... See, I say this now, but with the final boss of Shadow Generations being Devil Doom again, which the last time Shadow fought him was as Super Shadow, and in this game he doesn't do that because Sonic has all the emeralds. Well, all the emeralds. He has a fake emerald. But, like, if Dark Gaia were to wake again, yeah, that would probably require Supersonic. Or if there was some, like, interdimensional time, space and time threat, like Solaris. If they did Dark Gaia or Solaris again, no matter what, that would be, like, super forms worthy. But stuff like Chaos, and they actually showed up here in a future boss fight with Metal Overlord of all bosses, which was another supersonic boss fight. And Shadow beats him in base form. So, like, there's only probably a small handful of enemies at the current state. I'm going to use Frontiers as current state. That Sonic could probably beat. Sonic, Shadow, or Silver could beat in their base forms compared to back then. What, you beat a guy who beat Omega God Killer 1,000? Sorry, 1,000. Jesus, my brain hurts with that. That makes you stronger than this guy, even though you won by snapping or sleep. The most unbalanced power scaling has to be from DBZ to GT to Super. Right, see, that's a whole other conversation. Power scaling, I eat that shit up. Hot take. Dragon Ball doesn't have a canon. If you wanted to follow a canon, remove GT from the equation entirely and do original, Z, Daima, Super. I know Daima kind of follows along the same lines as GT, but yeah. And even then, like, I would only follow, like, the manga of all of those as, like, the canon, not even the animes.
This temporal anomaly has accelerated my plans to revive my forces and consume the world.
That's right, Shadow. Beat the shit out of him.
Show yourself. We'll finish this here and now.
You are not ready yet.
We just talked about power scaling? Yeah, no, we are. And in that regard, you are right. In that regard, you are absolutely 100% correct. In that when it comes to, like, that power scaling, yeah. Yeah. Just don't include Heroes in that conversation. Heroes, I would probably... Okay. Hot take. Dragon Ball Heroes is almost similar power scaling as to, like, the Sonic Archie comics. It's wild. Absolutely wild. I feel like the Sonic DC crossover shows that Sonic has the comedy power to be as fast as he needs to be, like compared to the Flash. Yeah. They also did show off Super Sonic beating the shit out of Darkseid, and Darkseid basically just laughed at him, which is actually kind of cool because it just shows that Super Sonic is not all he's made out to be. especially against someone like Darkseid. And then we just had Flash just reverse reality. They pulled a Sonic 06 with it, and also a Sonic 06, and then like the Sonic Mega Man crossovers from the Archie comics. The Japan side of things, they don't seem to care about canon. It seems to be a Western thing. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. The Japanese don't care at all. Which is why you started seeing stuff like in subsequent Sonic games, like, oh, the moon is not blown up anymore after SA2. They don't care about canon. Sonic has actually kind of started bringing up canon a little bit more frequently with Frontiers and now this, because Shadow actively mentions that he's beaten Black Doom before, which is a reference to Shadow 05. And in Frontiers, they actively mention Dark Gaia, they mention Infinite, they mention Chaos, I believe, and Metal Overlord. So that acknowledges SA1, SA2. I'm pretty sure... No, they mentioned the moon being blown up in Frontiers. So they mentioned SA1, SA2, Heroes, and Unleashed. They don't mention 06, because 06 is funky. So, but yeah, no, like, the second that we started getting American writers, yeah, no, they kind of started caring about canon. But the Japanese writers, they don't care. No, Japan doesn't care about canon. The writers prove that Sonic is faster in the comics. It depends on which comics as well. Because, yes and no. If we're talking about, like, Archie comics, absolutely. Archie Sonic is a force of nature. Not even, like... And in fact, that's even... The funny thing is, I say that he's a force of nature in the Archie comics, and Eggman flat out confirms that he is. He's not a being. He's chaos incarnate. Archie Sonic would aura farm Flash? Absolutely. Absolutely. The shit Archie Sonic has done. No, there's no contest there. I think Mania tried to fit nicely in the 2D canon. It did. I think Superstars does as well. I feel like there is a dangerous point where if they want to keep trying, because the 2D games are also being written by the American staff, like Ian Flynn, which did Frontiers and Shadow Generations. And it kind of gets to a point where it's like, how far can you take this before you start, like, bleeding your story into, like, SA1? That's the problem. But then it also goes to the problem of, like, do we want to care about canon at all? Because sometimes the Japanese have it right. Like, you shouldn't care about canon, because if you don't care about canon, you can make whatever you want and have no one care. Which is ultimately probably the best thing you can do. Sonic and Shadow can beat Goku and Vegeta. I don't care what Death Battle says. That is an interesting conversation, because if you want to be like, okay, this is Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan Blue forms. We'll look at it like from determined. No, we'll use Broly. We'll go from Broly. We go from Broly, Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue forms to Super Sonic, Super Shadow as of... We'll say Super Sonic as of the Metal Virus arc and Super Shadow as of Solaris. Because those are the most accurate time. Or Super Sonic from Frontiers. That actually is the most accurate. Sonic from Frontiers, Shadow from 06. Yeah. Because the super forms are technically invincible, but time limited. If, this is the biggest if Sonic and Shadow could beat the shit out of Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, Vegeta. Because they can take damage in those forms, unlike Sonic and Shadow, who are invincible. Like, straight up invincible. Then yes, they can win. But then you gotta factor in the Senzu Beans. You gotta factor in, can Goku and Vegeta beat out the time? Like, the time limit of the super forms? Because that's the thing, too, is can they beat out the time limit? Because the super forms kind of follows the same ideology of the fusions, of like the Potara fusion, the fusion dance, so Vegito and Gogeta. It follows that same logic. So it kind of gets weird and funky with the scaling, but it depends on the factors. Yes, technically Sonic and Shadow in their super forms would be stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Yes. Saiyans are mad fucking durable. Exactly. That's the thing. They're durable. How durable is the question? Because, again, super forms are invincible, but time limited. That's how they balance that as far as power scaling. Crazy how IDW is canon, but Archie isn't. I'm glad for that. I think IDW has done a really good job so far of making things not no, IDW's make good things good on canon. My only problem is like the constant usage of Blaze and Silver. Don't get me wrong, I love having them there, but it's also a weird level of power scaling there. No, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. I read Ultra Instinct, and that's no. But then it's like, wait, what? Rush happened, Sonic Rush, and they established in Sonic Rush that if Blaze stays in Sonic's dimension for too long, shit can blow up. Like, straight up blow up the end of all reality. So why is Blaze constantly in Sonic's dimension? And if Silver is constantly in Sonic's time period, why have they not changed things a lot more? It's weird. Broly era Goku doesn't have UI. He doesn't get it back until Moro. But he did have UI because Broly is after the Tournament of Power. So he did access that form once. I would like IDW more if it wasn't canon, but still sprung off after Forces. I like that it's canon, though. I do like that IDW is canon. Because the IDW comics are about to have their post-End of Z moment. Because they're getting Sage, which means we're moving to at least Sonic Frontiers, if not post-Sonic Frontiers. Is it UI just like empty head, only fight? Yes, essentially. I mean, there's more to it, but yes, essentially, correct. I fucking love Blaze. Blaze is fantastic, and I'm glad she's there. I'm glad they use her more. It's just, I feel like them using Blaze does contradict the story of Rush. Even with UI, you can outspeed it. Gohan can pull it off. Exactly. Gohan did technically outspeed Ultra Instinct with his Beast form. So, yes, that is true.
Yet, once you have been perfected, then we will have our reckoning.
Alright, chat, I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to go refill my water bottle, and I will be right back. It's got full of ice, you can hear it. It's full of ice. I won't be long. Give me like 2 minutes. Sorry about that, chat. I think it's a mistake because SEGA probably is going to take a piece of another character who Eggman just dumped from being daughter. Now let's watch Shadow beat Oryx's ass. Chaos Control nearly freezes time. Black Doom is such a cool villain. I would say a crazy theory about Shadow and his Doom powers, but I'll wait till you finish the game. Oh no, I've already finished Shadow Generations. I have already finished Shadow Generations. I actually ended up beating it the same night it came out. In one sitting. So, you're good about spoilers. Don't worry about spoiling me. But as far as, like, Tapeworm's talking about, like,
Calls to me.
like, Shadow beating Oryx, yeah, no, that's very, very plausible. Because, again, at least the Hedgehogs, so Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, are just raw chaos. Like, which might trump, the paracausal powers of the Guardians. So, yeah. Doom Surf.
Cross water more easily now.
Alright, Kingdom Valley. I was making a joke about the main bad guy looking like Oryx. He kind of is like Oryx, actually. Gerald makes a Faustian deal with Black Doom to create Shadow, and since him and Black Doom are blood, that makes Shadow a fallen... Yeah, honestly, that kind of lines up.
Chaos control.
Shadow's just the coolest character in Sonic. I agree. Yeah. No, I agree. Shadow is very much one of my favorite characters. Sorry, I am double checking some things because I was tagged in 2 servers. Okay, we're good. I would say it wasn't as short, but was like the same running time as Sonic. Yeah, it pretty much is the same running time as Sonic Generations. Yeah.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
Have I played Cyberpunk 2077 or no? I have played it multiple times. And I've done the DLC. And in fact, for those who are not aware or new around here, I am working on a proper new model. I have actually already in the process of commissioning my artist for it, or at least the design of it, and it is inspired by Cyberpunk. Oh, that just stops chaos control entirely. Oh.
This is the ultimate power.
Have you seen CDPR's new EULA? Which says, did they update a new EULA? I know they posted one. Oh, a month ago, maybe 2 months ago-ish. It was around the same time Ubisoft did their new EULA, basically saying, you don't own any of your games! Have fun! CDPR is weird. Because on one hand, they do good things. Like with the GOG thing with the censorship stuff. Like, giving away a bunch of not safe for work games to combat the censorship from itch.io and Steam. But on the other hand, then they just have their EULAs, which are... What are they doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We can make it up. Yeah, this latest patch in 2.3. You know what? I do think I remember seeing that. Yes. But I don't remember what's quite on it. Mephiles is my favorite boss in this game. Favorite boss in Shadow Generations. Ooh, that's hard. I think Metal Overlord might be my favorite, but I understand why Mephiles. I do understand why Mephiles. I'm pretty sure I did not get... Oh, I did get an S rank. Let's go. Good shit. I do like Cyberpunk, but I'm too much of a fantasy guy. I feel that. No, I feel that. I know a lot of people who like the style of, like, the Cyberpunk or hyper technical style, but are just too much into the fantasy to be like, I like it, but not enough to care. If that, you know, makes sense. Alright. Act 2. I don't think the creators in America care much about canon either. I think that's more of an audience thing, particularly due to how a lot of first-time comic buyers get scared with what first issue is first. That's fair. I still call back to, like, I'm going to use Frontiers as, like, the biggest example of that. Because there's a lot of references there that point back to the other games when some very big lore-heavy games like Unleashed and 06 exist. Despite the fact when they do that, they still reference when the past events happened in Frontiers in the comics, which is all handled by the American writers. But I agree. That's fair. Mephiles is a cool fight, and I love how they acknowledge that Mephiles remembers 06's events while Shadow doesn't remember him as they erase him from the timeline in Solaris. Yes. The Age of Gods is a cool aesthetic. Yeah, that's another really cool aesthetic.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
Pretty much like you said, we don't own our games, and if they get offended in any way, then you can yoink the license out of their account. Yeah. I don't like that. That is disgusting. Like, you should own your games, period. And I know Valve tried fighting for, like, you own your games. I fumbled that. Oh well. We'll make it up. But they were forced to. I forget if it was, like, Seattle or, like, Washington State that made him, like, double down on it, or what. But Valve was forced to acknowledge it on Steam. So despite how much good Valve does for everyone, they still get fumbled by, like, the payment processors or other outside forces, essentially.
Chaos control.
Even as online base or offline base? Yes. Very, very true, which is disgusting. I think it's really funny. Ubisoft is still the worst of it because of shit like Assassin's Creed 2. Because on Steam, you can literally no longer play Assassin's Creed 2 because they shut off the multiplayer. So even though the campaign is online, you cannot play it at all because they shut down the multiplayer, which is really dumb. Oh well. So it's all a mess, and it's about to get even worse with all these like different payment processing and UK censorship and Canada and the EU, and now America has a bill to push the same level of censorship in the US, which is a major mistake. Oh well. Like it's all just, and like even Sonic X Shadow Generations has censorship. Which is like, but why? If she shows up during the stream, I'll point it out. But Rouge is the one that was censored. And like, Rouge has been censored for years. Like, she's just been getting progressively more censored with like each individual game. And it is such a shame. Where's Big? Big's over here. Hi, Big. I don't know why you're here. You have no relevance to Shadow, but...
Your name's Shadow, isn't it? Have you seen my good buddy, Froggy?
I don't know. I don't know if I would have put Big here. The relationship is just confusing. It is! Like, she's... Here, you know what? I'm gonna bring it up. We're gonna go to a little bit of reaction, like, rant thing. Hold on. Where is that? Boop. I need to find this. Oh, I have 2 notifications on Twitter. Why? Oh, okay. Okay. Gotta be careful with what I grab. God. Huh. Yep, people. Here, we'll use this, and then copy image. Nope, we don't want to do that. We'll put this over here. And it is... No. There. So, this is definitely one bit. I'm going to use this one, like, very specifically over here. This is her original SA2 design. Very much like more... I believe I read in an interview that they were leaning more towards her being... And this is kind of where the Latina joke for Shadow comes in. She's kind of leaning more into the Latina side of things. And then the further on we got with... I'm going to use Sonic X as a great example of this. Where is... Again, this is on the spot, so we're not... It wasn't really prepared. Can I just do this? Hold on. Can I just search for this and people will bring up what I'm... Yeah, here. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We'll bring this up. So, on the left is Sonic X in Japan. On the right is Sonic X in America. Do you see the problem here? So, over the years, they've been getting more and more just like, oh, we can't show this stuff. It's getting bad. And then they did shit like this in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Where it's like, in the original Sonic Generations, she had her titties. And then in Sonic X Shadow Generations, in the remaster, they got rid of them. They didn't fix like any problems with the gameplay. They didn't make it look better. They censored stuff. Which is like, why? I think the most egregious censorship Sega saved a handful of kids from becoming furries. Fair. Oh god, that is bad. But we'll bring this up, and this is Reddit. But this is her design in Sonic Prime. I'm sorry. One, she doesn't have a big chest, and two, there's no skin showing at all. Like, what is Sega's... She was designed to be a sex icon for the franchise. Because they knew that more of their audience was starting to become, you know, teenagers, more adult, leaning into the adult side, and they wanted to kind of appropriate that side with, like, why don't we have a sex icon? She doesn't have to do sexy things, but, like, have her design be that. And then Sonic Prime happened. It's just a giant... It's a giant mess. And then they ended up censoring her even more in Shadow's campaign here. If she shows up, I'll point it out. Because it was definitely something I noticed when I first saw it. Oh. Like, even non-furries would fuck Rouge? Yeah. Yes, they would. The war against titties will never end. No, it won't.
Out of my way.
And it's a shame, because when that was her intended design and they go out of their way to censor it just because they were afraid of offending. To be fair, SEGA was one of the first companies in Japan to embrace DEI. Capcom was one of the other ones, which is such a shame because Capcom's character designs are top-notch. Gemma is a great example of that.
Chaos control.
But no, never give up on the fight, on the war against titties. Titties are fantastic. Just don't stop. Dick.
This is ultimate power.
What happened to RE7? Also, well, RE7 is on Friday's Comical. There's been 2 streams of it so far, so if you want to go back and watch it. But welcome. That's on Friday. Yeah, Friday's RE7. Oh, hey, look, it's Radical Highway again. We love Radical Highway.
So you think this will stop me? This is it.
Oh, but how are you doing today, Comical?
Has been a sight to behold.
Oh, okay. What's this war on titties and what replaced Maniac is fighting against Paizuri? All the wokies. All the DEI enjoyers, the... Oh, nearly fumbled that again. The government? Yeah, mostly the government. No, the government is afraid of titties. Plain and simple. I think this one's going to be lower than A rank. Which sucks. Oh, no! Still got S. Alright. Cool. Still got an S. Let's go. I wonder how blissful it would be to cuddle Rouge. Fair. Probably great with the titty. I'm more concerned about this horse shit Children's Safety Act crap rather than what's lefties cry about this week. Yeah, no, I agree. We did a stream on Dogwave about that last week and the week prior, and we'll probably be talking about it even more this week on Dogwave. Tomorrow, actually. On the note, chat, if you like Dogwave, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna give that a retry. Oh, oh, we did it. Let's go. I find it ironic when anti-woke people want to censor titties. Exactly. People like John Del Arroyo, The Quartering, Melanie Mack, people like those. Talk about dystopian. The government would really wants to become as cartoonishly evil as possible. They really do. They have been. For years, they have been.
Chaos control.
Oh, we did it. Good shit. War on Titties is a two-front war. It most certainly is. Oh, I didn't make that one. Damn. Oh, sorry. I bumped my mic. Sorry about that, chat. Don't you also feel like we're reaching a boiling point? Like they're going through what the whole Great Reset thing soon? Absolutely. Absolutely. We've talked about that before, that they are most certainly heading in that route. But that's intended. That's what they want. I bungled that. Oh well. Man, I should check out this Dogwave thing. You should. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Sorry, no, 7 p.m. Pacific is when we do Dogwave. It is me, Akko, and usually we'll have a guest. But we may not this week. We haven't had one in a little while. But there's always a chance of a guest coming on. Another S. New episode tomorrow? Yeah, new episode tomorrow night. We'll be going live at 7 p.m. Pacific. And, 10 p.m. Eastern. And this is why Shadow is cool. Absolute badass. Hey, maybe I should get a mic and you get me as a guest. Hi, Maria.
Maria.
Shadow!
Maria.
Dogwave usually covers pretty good industry news. We certainly try.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Oh, it's been over 50 years. Well, over.
Be from a point in time before the Ark disaster. Perhaps I can change their fate.
Shadow? You look grim. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
Ugh. I like how he just runs off and you can just come back here and talk to them. When did you become so strong and confident? Again, it's been over 50 years.
Shadow?
What channel does Dogwave is on? Dogwave is on both mine and Akko's channels. So it's not like Under the Tea, which is Akko's other podcast. So me and Akko will just stream it on our own channels, side by side, and we'll just kind of talk about it. Because we also might just do other things, like I might play something on my channel while Akko's talking about something on theirs, or vice versa. It's kind of like a very casual podcast. So it is on both of ours. On the note, chat, if you like the content I'm producing, I'd greatly appreciate if you like, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, and join the Discord for the most up-to-date information on when I go live, and to be able to talk to me one-on-one. Or, well, one-on-one, quotation marks. You'll be able to talk to me in the Discord. Otherwise, tomorrow at 8 or 7 p.m. God, my brain is losing it. At 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be doing Dogwave. I don't quite know what the major topic is tomorrow. Oh, wait, that's not Eggman? No, that is Eggman's grandfather. So, Professor Gerald Robotnik is his name. He was basically the main villain of SA2, Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, we have the boss up there, and we have... Where are they? Oh, I have to go up there first. Duh, right. This one I know is Metal Overlord. Dr. Old. Really? Like, in this game, if that was, like, modern Gerald, he'd be over 100. The Doom. Okay. Last I checked, you just reached 500 subs. Now you're already at 532. Huge spurt. I know. Well, gotta keep up the grind. I'm just happy people are enjoying the content. Because it means I'm doing something right and you all are enjoying it. And that means a lot to me.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
Okay. Sonic Prime is to Rouge's tits what Mario Kart 8 is to Wario's ass. They took her ability to nurse her kids like they took Wario's ability to shit. Damn. Oh, I hate that. But it's oh, I hate that. But it's true. It really is true. Damn it, Cell, you missed a chance to destroy her. Damn it. Eggman Grandpa and sister. No. So, I believe it's established. So Gerald is Eggman's grandfather and Maria is his cousin. Matthew Principal Temp, the more you have, the easier it is to direct even more. Once you find success, success will become even easier. This is quite true. But you never stop the grind, because the algorithm can screw you. So you never stop that grind. Ever. And there's Omega. We came back all the way back. Which we don't need to be. I want to make it to do the next boss before we end the stream. Because it is coming close to the 2-hour mark. I'm in the Kermit the Frog character. Oh, oops. Nope. There we go. S rank. The grind will become easier though. Giga singers will feel like Asman, Moist Critical, and Angry Video Game Nerd can shit out soulless slot reaction videos, and their millions of breakdown fans will slurp it up anyway. That's fair. DA, Devil Artemis. I'm in DA, or Devil Artemis Kermit the Frog character. Oh, fair. Yeah. Collect number, set number of rings, so we're doing this one again. But different map. Oh! I dashed instead of just holding attack. Oh well.
Chaos control.
Big Sonic fan your tip. I remember you playing the other Sonic 2D game a few months back, and you didn't seem like you were having a good time. I gotta go. Have fun. Welcome. Well, have a good one, Benji. You have fun. And I was having fun with Sonic 1. It's just, I think I gravitate better towards the 3D games. Oh. I see the problem. It was Chaos Control's fault. Again.
This is the ultimate power. Chaos control.
There we go. Yeah, it's kind of shameful to admit, but I love Sonic Adventure back in my Dreamcast. Oh, I don't blame you. I was always a Game Sonic fan. I didn't know about the comics like 2010. Maybe that was a dark time for my life. It could very well be, but I don't know. But it's definitely a possibility. Keys over here. Okay, next set of stages are just over there. But I don't blame anyone for liking the games. In fact, I've had a lot of people say these games are just shit, but they're also cynicals. Sonic Adventure was awesome, though. Yeah, I completely agree. Oh. My first 3D Sonic game was Heroes, and I know Heroes get shat on, but I'm someone that really liked Heroes. Ever had a Dreamcast? No. No, I never did. I want to, but I never did. Was that here? Yeah, that's Heroes. That's definitely Heroes art. Is there one over there I'm missing? A 7 out of 10 masterpiece for Sonic fans? No, yeah. That's absolutely a good way to describe Heroes for Sonic fans. It's a 7 out of 10. Like, its story, it's very simple, it's very childish, but there's something to be said about it. I meant like I was going through a tough custody battle because of CPS. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely fair. Did you play Radical Highway yet? Radical Highway is pretty radical, isn't it? When you want to go back to Radical Highway, Tim. CPS buys corrupt asshats? Yes, completely agreed. That's exactly what CPS is, but that's a different can of worms. Oh, right here. I don't know, anyone who's had a good experience in the agency? I don't either. Ah, damn. You don't have to tell me twice. I fucking hate CPS and defacts foregone. Yeah, I have very strong feelings against CPS. I think a lot of people do. But CPS is always like, oh, it's the best thing ever on shows like Law and Order or different crime shows and... Right. This stage is all about patience. No, I'm just gonna retry that. Misery Machine, show me how used they are in most situations. Yep. crime shows like To Catch a Predator is just bred into circuses. Yep. They don't tell you about getting kids on prescription pills for pharmaceutical kickbacks. They don't. That's exactly what they do too. It's again money. That's what it's always been. It's what it always will be. Hold on, chat. Sorry about that, chat. Did you rank 3rd in Temp's femboy competition? Well, wait, hold on. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. The Super Mario World ass level? Yeah, Tapeworm, you got a crown with 3. Oh, so Twitch has a thing, not Twitch, YouTube has a thing where it's like, the more you chat, the more like XP you get for that certain chat, and it's weird. Some YouTube thing means I'm the 3rd most frequent yapper, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. If a parent that is the suspect, don't call them to say you're coming. That gives them time to threaten her kids with an alibi to show up. No, I usually spam so much, it's 90% just my comments. No! I'm not fighting that because fuck that stage. Straight to hell, fuck that stage. Also, I know that's still up. I'm taking care of it right now. Boop. We can never yap as much as Restream Bot. Restream Bot always has the most yaps. Period. Okay, I gotta make a quick message. Restream Ussy. Oh. Well, I don't quite know about that one, chat. Okay. Where's... Yeah, here's the other one. Chaos Control just so I can make sure I get that. I'm at 75 XP tip. What XP do I need unlock for XP picks? Never. Mpreg the bot. No. Don't Mpreg the bot. There will never be feet picks. I can promise you that. Okay. I have 3 keys right now. Let's see about doing the boss now. Oh, Sonic 06 enemies. Okay. Shit. Alright, let's go get the boss done. Well, it worked. Nobody needs Temp's hairy hogs. Exactly. Call me tech savvy the way I make the bot call me is #1. Not even of your OCs. There's no feet art of any of my OCs. Oh, there we go. Unless I need 4 keys. I don't think I need 4 keys for this one, though. We Mpreg Fembussy around these parts? Oh, no. Are you into amputees or something? No. No. What would make you think I'm into amputees? What I have is titty art of my OCs, because titty is great. Best song, I think, that Crush 40 may have ever done. Like, this one is really high up there. What I made of is just top tier. Also, this is now the second time Metal Sonic has been voiced. I don't remember if this is Roger Craig Smith or someone else. Sauce on the OC art? Chat, the OC art's going to be in the Discord. If you want to see it, it's going to be there. Temps into Onaholes. Onaholes are pretty decent. Quadruple amputees are just little chicken nuggets.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon.
Good shit. And just showing that Shadow has gotten infinitely stronger since Heroes. Oh, I fumbled that. Thinking maybe I could squeeze in a little bit extra damage. Please don't.
Chaos control? Ha! That power already belongs to me! Stop scurrying around!
No. Oh, cheeky. All right. Phase 2. That just out of the S? Yeah. To be fair, Metal Overlord is actually doing some pretty interesting stuff here that he never did in his original thing. Oh, sorry about that. Bumped the mic again. Really?
You think you can stop me?
Do it again. Do it again, asshole. Time to play tennis with Phantom Cannon, I guess. Can you not throw a battleship at me, please? There we go. That's the boss. No. Unacceptable. I took too much damage.
Don't make me laugh. You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon.
Oh. Come on. Yes, but I also use it to kick your ass, so. Already phase 2. Let's go. Much faster this time.
Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me? What's to show you such big talk?
Alright, we got missiles.
Let's do this.
Yeah, Chaos Control is actually pretty useless in this fight. And he's going for the battleship now. Do that. And this should be it. There we go. Good shit. And that should be an S rank. Look at that! Good shit. Alright. Man, it's like he has that power too. Yeah, it's almost like he has that power too.
Shadow, are you in pain?
No. I feel a connection to the symbol in the sky. It's the same tingle as my new abilities.
It is the power of Black Doom.
Grandfather?
I made a Faustian deal with that monster to create Shadow. Now it seems that we all have to pay for my sins.
So my powers, that symbol, they're all connected.
No shit, really.
Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth. I could better manage her condition on the Ark, even if her family didn't like the idea. I attempted to develop the ultimate life form as a means to find a cure for Maria. My own experiments reached their frustrating limits. So when that alien warlord reached out to me and offered the miracle of chaos...
Like we can see the rank past your big head. I know, but I know it's there. I can see it.
The ultimate life form.
I care.
Black Doom wanted me to make the perfect warrior for him. So these new abilities are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow in power, so does he. He will either take control of your mind and make you his ultimate weapon, or take over your body and be reborn in you.
Huh. You made me the ultimate life form, Professor. Black Doom is a fool. I'll take this power and use it as my own.
Shadow ain't no bitch. Okay. All right. Chat, I do think we are done though. It is just about 3 hours. Let's see. Let's see. Is Aqua live on Twitch? Or is that not until later? Is that later tonight? Yeah, okay. That's an hour before my next stream. Speaking of chat, I will be on again tonight. In 2 hours, give or take a few minutes, for Baldur's Gate 3 with Malice and Kat. We're finally getting back to Baldur's Gate 3 this week. Yay! So, again, if you want to know when I go live, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Those are the best places to know when I go live. I will be on again in a couple of hours with a couple of friends. Is there anyone to raid, though? Not that I can see on Twitch. But per time my lunch break's about to end. Fantastic. Instead, if you all want a little bit of politics in your life, I can't redirect you over to Amal, but if you want to give Amal some love over on YouTube and Kick, that would be great. So go give Amal some love, behave for her chat, and I will see you all in a couple of hours for Baldur's Gate 3. Otherwise, have a good